Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asset Podcast on YouTube. Yep, it's time. Another video, Watchdog, issue 108. Look at that cover. Gorgeous ass cover. Always pretty covers on video, Watchdog. And what we got here, we got Polanski on DVD. Flipthru interviewed. Matrix Reloaded. Gojira and Godzilla. Dawn of the Dead at 5.1. Argento and Franco imports. And Chinese Phantasm. Give me a second. Let me see how my butthead dog's barking. Sorry about that. My dog was barking at our neighbor in his yard. He lives... Sorry, there's a good acre or so of property between where she is and him, but she's like, I can see it in my property. She's very protective. Let's see. Let's see what we got in here. We'll start off with a picture from Eyes Without a Face. Okay, the kennel. Who we got in the kennel this time? We got Joe Dante, Tim Lucas, Kim Newman, and I'm only naming the people I recognize the names of. 1 second. Sorry about that. Let me get this back up. All right. So let's get started here. We got Dog Bites, where they review, quick little reviews. We got Dawn of the Mummy, which I read it. Fight for Your Life. That is Larry, Daryl from Newhart. And they invade this black family's house, and it's racist as hell. Also known as Bloodbath, 1313 Fury Road, Getting Even, Held Hostage, The Hostages, Bloody Revenge, and Staying Alive. A film that not only plays a race car, but wears as a badge of honor. The button-pushing knockoff of The Desperate Hours stars William Sanderson as a psychopathic racist Kane. We got Ghost Ship with Julianne Margulies, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah versus Giant Monsters All Attack, and Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Cody, do I have any of these? These are all fairly recent. Love Me Like I Do. It's a Something Weird video release. Nightmare in Blood. That's from Image. Nikos the Impaler. I don't know a lot about that one. Pinocchio and Abstract. This is one of those I remember hearing a lot about, but I've never gotten to see. The Telltale Heart. Voodoo Passion. It's another... Oh, it's exploited cinema. Okay. Not the Exploit Something Begins with an X, not me. Not the podcast I'm on sometimes. The weird ones, another Something Weird video release. This is the Joe Dante's Philly Pit flashbacks. We got the comic. We got Love in 3D. We got Mark of the Devil. The gory horror film has a potent gimmick, cell-stressing, ultra-violent content, draw mayhem fans and action, drive-in markets. Mark of the Devil Part 2. More blood, torture, and hysteria for the gore. Mark is the equally horrible sequel to 1972 Moneymaker. Now you see him, now you don't. Mild Disney comedy involving golf and invisibility, modest family market prospects. Truck Turner. Isaac Hayes. Loads of action and clever direction. Makes this fast, funny black actioneer a strong attraction for the ballyhoo markets. Humor and absence of angles. Offensive device gives a potential with broader audience range. This is the poetic universe of José Franju. One of them I don't even... Eyes Without a Face. Okay. Long bit on that person. DVD Spotlight. This is going to be the Roman Polanski collection, which is Knife in the Water, Repulsion, Cul-de-sac, and 8 different shorts. Now, I'll be honest, I've not read all of this issue yet. I got a pile of these in, and this is one of the ones I just... Because not as much in this one caught my attention as The Pianist. It's one of his newer films. All right, DVDs. Allegrego non troppo. No idea what that means, but it's an animated film I've heard about for years. Cabin Fever, 2003. This is the original, not the remake. Cabin Fever, man. I never saw another film come out and just blow up like this. Like, the press everywhere, oh, it's going to be amazing. It's gory as hell. Came out in 2003. I did not see, I know when I saw it. 2005. Hurricane Katrina hits in August. And then the month later, Hurricane Rita hits the area of Texas I lived in. By then, where my parents lived in Mississippi, they'd recovered from Katrina. They had power back and everything, and we had to evacuate where we were in Texas. So we came out here and stayed with my parents. And I went to, one day I was bored and wasn't nothing to do. I was used to working. Went into town and was digging through the Walmart cheap bin and got Cabin Fever and sat down and watched it and loved it. The remake, not so much. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, another one I've not seen but want to. Dawn of the Dead, 79. This is that really nice Anchor Bay release, 126-minute cut. Off the basis of this extraordinary release, Anchorman Entertainment's Dawn of the Dead box set promises to be one of the most outstanding DVD events of the years. As it stands alone, this is one of the most pleasing discs you will acquire if you're building a horror collection. This was when was this? 2004. That's not... God, has it been 17 years since that came out? Wow. Dracula's Great Love. This is from a couple of different companies. There's a Paul Naschy film that I want to say like there's an Elvira release on it. Faceless, which I'm not seeing. It's another Just Franco, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Just Franco. The Living Corpse, at Brigitte Lahaie, isn't it? The Map of Sex and Love. The Matrix Reloaded and the Animatrix. Alright, The Matrix. I am not a fan. I'm hearing the hype. Like the day after it came out, I'm in the comic shop and a couple of the guys I knew, they're late teens. Come on, man, you gotta go see The Matrix. They start describing to me like, oh. So they basically, it's watered down William Gibson ideas with some Hong Kong action cinema effects. I didn't bother. Fast forward a little bit, it's out on pay-per-view, you know. I think it's $5. At a buddy's house, everybody kind of wants to see, so we all throw in a buck or two. Because we're going to do a movie and a pizza, movie and a couple pizzas. We start the movie up, we're 20 minutes in, the food gets there, I eat, and I'm like, man, this movie fucking sucks, and I'll leave. I finally saw the entire thing, and oh god, not good. Animatrix, on the other hand, fairly entertaining. It's an animated version, little short stories, it's well done. The Phantom of the Opera, this is the old silent one with Chaney in it. This is a release from Image. Look at these images, man. Sadomania with Jess Franco. And we got some imports. We got Bird with the Crystal Plumage from Medusa. This is, I want to say their stuff's bootleg. It's the only way you really get that film on DVD. It's a early Dario Argento film. The Park, which I know nothing about. Ooh, it looks cool, though. Tenebrae, also known as Unsane, another Argento. The Twins Effect. Jackie Chan, okay. And then we got our soundtracks. We got Chicks Chicks and Massacre Companion, which is a great book. Our letters. I like this one. I eat your credit. I enjoy Stephen Bissett's review of I Drink Your Blood. However, he's incorrect when he states that actor Jack Damon is actually John McCook working under a pseudonym. McCook is another individual who happens to be acting under the name Jack Damon. I assume that Steve took his information from an erroneous IMDb filmography which uses the two actors. Jack Damon of I Drink Your Blood, The Blue Sextet, and Rollerblade Warriors born John DiBello. Also, Mr. Bissett writes that David Durston moderated the audio commentary for the I Drink Your Blood disc. In fact, I was a moderator for that session as well as co-producer of this. David Zolkin, I would guess how you say it, Los Angeles. And then, I know this was a shorter one because there's ain't that much to talk about in this. So that's one of the reasons I quit getting video Watchdog. Towards the end, they were reviewing something out for a couple of years. By the time they reviewed it, I had it. And I understand, towards the end, they were just barely hanging on. But I subscribed about 5 years before it ended and was not happy. I got my 6 issues and I didn't bother. Because, I mean, I was paying, I think even with subscriptions, you were paying almost cover price. And it just wasn't even worth that to me anymore. What I'd love, it might be out there. I would love to have digital copies of every issue. I got a decent run. I probably got a fourth of it. But I like to have digital copy, and I'd gladly pay, I can tell it's over 100. I would give $75 to 100 free, where I could access it anytime, download them, put them on any device, of every issue of Video Watchdog. But as far as I know, that ain't happening. I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.